Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Dennis.
Hey! Yes, it's true, it's all true. I am British. Now don't worry if you can't understand me at first, you know, it will take you a few seconds to get used to my spelling. Now look, if you're going somewhere and you get a pretty good idea where it is, just fucking go there, right? Don't ask me for directions and then argue with me when the information that I give you differs from that which you already have. I'm sorry, miss, it's a bit of a conceptual impracticality to have a returns policy for directions. It's intellectual property. If you're not satisfied with it, you can't just unknow it on demand, unless you happen to have a bong handy at the time. The point is, if you already know where the Port Authority is, then what the five-and-a-half are you asking me for? If you ask me for directions, I have to assume that you don't know where you're going. I have to, otherwise what are you, some crazed freakoid running around randomly quizzing people on their knowledge of the city? You there, you're on the corner of Bowery and Sullivan. What's the nearest subway station? Wrong answer, there is no corner of Bowery and Sullivan. You're on 15th Street and 5th Avenue. How do you get to Union Square? In a cab, asshole. Yeah, right back at you, fuckstick. It's 1 block away. You see what I mean? We're wasting all this money on display maps and signs and pocket maps. Millions of dollars that could have been spent on air conditioning. Yeah, we know. You know they're hot. I know they're hot. When the first creatures crawled from the primordial soup, they knew the subways were hot. If you're the sort of person that needs to pass idle comment on it every opportunity, then you're about as useful to society as a Bible in a, well, any situation really. It happened to me. It happened last Friday. It could have been any one of the days in the past week because they've all been like, it's a complete satanic jockstrap of a day, right? I'm standing in the subway waiting for the F train, right? I feel like a one-man sweatshop. Any minute now, I expect a brand new pair of sneakers to pop out of my ass. And I can feel him looking at me. This tumor with a personality waiting to pass comment on the heat. But I'm not gonna go quietly. I can see the poster on the opposite platform and I lock onto it like a lifeline. I'm staring at this thing so intently you'd think I could remember what it said, but I know that I'm safe as long as I keep staring at the poster. But I'm a commuter. I have needs. Every 2 minutes my subconscious dictates that I lean and check down the tunnel. God knows why. You don't have to see the light. You can hear the rumbling along the tracks. You can feel that cumtastic breeze. Oh, God. It's like being kissed by a choir of angels. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Ooh-hoo-hoo. So I've got to do the lean. But this clever bastard has positioned himself right in my line of sight. So when I turn, I'm not looking at the tunnel, I'm staring at his smug expression of diabolical glee. I go, oh, shit! Game over! Abandon all hope! I'm just nailed to the spot now, waiting for it to happen. Hot enough for you? That's his contribution to my life. That's the phrase with which he hopes to brighten my existence. What does he think when I get to work? I'm going to tell my colleagues about the nice, entertaining man I met on the subway? Oh, guys, you'll never guess what happened. This man, completely out of the blue, said to me, hot enough for you? Laugh. I nearly pushed him under a train. Thanks a lot, folks. I'm Paul Dennis.